3 centuries later, the concept of nations no longer exists on Earth, now governed by a unified United Nations. However, early human colonists on Mars gradually broke away from Earth's rule, establishing their own government. Another faction established a civilization in the asteroid belt. Although the 3 powers appear to coexist peacefully, hidden tensions remain. As the strongest of the 3 powers, Earth continually exploits the other 2 sides. It wasn't until later that the former richest man in the solar system, Pierre, colluded with the Martians to release a mysterious virus on the Eros space station, ultimately resulting in the deaths of 500,000 asteroid belt residents. This incident drew the attention of all 3 factions, prompting them to launch investigations, and all the evidence pointed to an unregistered large space station. So the Holden crew piloted the Rocinante to the scene. They belonged to a secret organization in the asteroid belt. Unexpectedly, as soon as they approached the space station, they encountered a massive stealth warship. The enemy immediately launched 2 torpedoes, which were successfully intercepted by the railgun, but the Rocinante still suffered a fierce assault from the enemy's close combat weapons. Fortunately, the ship's critical systems were not damaged. Thanks to the pilot's skilled maneuvering, the Rocinante managed to take cover in the central area of the space station. Soon after, the distant MCRN ship launched 2 boarding pods, preparing for a forced landing. Unexpectedly, a turret designed to defend against drifting asteroids instantly blew one of the pods to pieces. Fortunately, the Rocinante arrived in time and destroyed the turret, ensuring the safety of the other boarding pod. Then, using agile maneuvers, they shot down the stealth warship at close range, and the boarding pod finally managed to dock with the space station. After the squad landed, they quickly discovered a laboratory inside. Several researchers were conducting some kind of remote experiment there. From the person in charge, everyone learned the true origin of the protomolecule virus. The giant meteorite carrying the protomolecule virus was launched into the solar system by some unknown force. Unexpectedly, it was captured by Saturn's immense gravity and eventually became Saturn's moon Phoebe. Their real target was Earth, but the reason behind this action remains unknown. The team also discovered through their research that this virus can cause humans to evolve, even allowing them to survive in places without oxygen. But before he could finish speaking, team member Miller suddenly burst in and killed the person in charge. It turned out that his girlfriend had died from being infected by this virus. After returning to the Tycho station, Miller was suspended because of his reckless actions. The team also obtained a sealed virus sample in the laboratory. In order to prevent other forces from discovering it, they installed the sample in a torpedo and then launched it into an abandoned asteroid mining site. Meanwhile, Earth and Mars, which had been in a Cold War for over a century, used this virus leak incident as a catalyst to break out into an unprecedented war.